Hey, what is going on, guys? Jolts here, and today I have a pretty cool little trick to show you guys, and ignore those guns over there, they're not important. So recently people have been kind of asking me, Jolts, when you're going for these speed kills, how do you get Anarchy stacks? And you know, when you fail and you lose them all, how do you get them all back? Isn't it just a pain to do and whatnot? Well, to be completely honest, I mean, this is pretty much for every kind of Borderlands YouTuber. We use a little thing called Cheat Engine, which people call Super Funtime Engine, to give ourselves stacks, because if we're going for a kill like that, it is very repetitive to have to get the stacks back and stuff, and I'm not afraid to admit it, a lot of people out there do it, and that's the only reason I really ever use it, is just to give myself stacks. But today I figured, you know what, let's find a legit way to get stacks without cheating. Sorry for blowing in the mic there. And I found a really cool method, and most people already know about this method, which involves shooting the test dummy, which I'll get to in a second, but I found a better one, which I'll show you in just a second. But first off, I just want to show you that the gear you need is stuff you can get from the vanilla game. You don't need DLC or anything like that, which is pretty cool. But if you want a tad bit more reload speed for this to be a little bit faster, you can get a chaotic good necromancer for the reload speed, which is a little bit faster than using the speedy punk, because it gives you +6 in smaller, lighter, and faster. As you can see there, I have an extra 60% reload speed. And now to get an Anarchy stack, I should have covered that first. You have to empty your magazine and then reload. And so with a mag size of 1, that means you can just shoot, reload, and shoot again, reload, and get stacks. Instead of wasting a bunch of ammo and getting stacks that way. And yeah, so here's the spec I'm using. Pretty much all you need is these two skills here. Anarchy, smaller, lighter, faster. Sorry about that. And Rational Anarchist is kind of good. And Typecast is very good. I'd recommend getting that. And then the Striker is the one gun you want to use here because it's a legendary, which means it's going to have a little bit better stats, including reload speed. And the prefix I have here is Texas Striker, which is going to be a reload speed prefix, which is going to give me even more reload speed. And I have a TDOR grip, which is going to give me even more reload speed. And you want to have a TDOR grip because what's going to happen on a shotgun is it's going to reduce the mag size, but give you more reload speed. And with that in mind, you can turn this down to a one-shot gun after speccing into this skill here. As you can see here, you lose mag size, so it's going to reduce it to 1, which is very important. Speedy Punk, which is going to give +6 on smaller, lighter, and faster, which is going to give you a bunch more reload speed. And your mag size is reduced even more, which is not going to matter at this point because it's already going to be 1. And then Deputy's Badge, which is pretty much a must because it's 48% more reload speed, which is really going to speed this up. And the Chaotic Good Necromancer is just flat out reload speed, which is a little bit better instead of using this. Now, there's a few ways you can do it. First off, let's show off the way that everybody knows. And that's with the test dummy. And I forgot to mention too, this is also AFK. I mean, you can just go away, you know, eat a bowl of cereal, or do whatever you just want to do and come back and have, you know, a lot of stacks. So what you can do here is stand right in front of the test dummy after getting it from Marcus and completing the quest. And you can just stand here and hold the fire button and just go do whatever. And you can just put a rubber band around your controller to hold it down. Or you can get like a macro or something for your PC to click that button over and over, which is the fire button. And then you can just sit there and hold the button and just waste your ammo on him and get some stacks. But I don't like to do this method because you kind of have to get, or you have a little bit of distance here, and once you get to a large amount of stacks, you start to lose accuracy quite a bit, and you end up missing a lot of shots. And yeah, you can glitch back there, which I won't bother showing because pretty much everybody knows it. To do that, but that involves using, you know, another glitch, and once you want to get out, you have to down yourself and fall into the void, otherwise your stacks will get deleted, which is another tip in case you guys didn't know that. If you go in and fight for your life and fall into a death wall, you can keep your stacks when you respawn. The next way you can get stacks is actually from Claptrap. Now, as you know, I've shown you that you can do damage to his hand. With that in mind, you can actually get Anarchy stacks. So you can see here when I shoot his hand, I can get stacks. But you can already see I'm missing shots, which is why this method isn't very useful. But it's still pretty cool, you know, you can shoot Claptrap, you know, do some damage to him or whatever, because nobody likes him, so. So yeah, on to the third way, which is the best one of all. Okay, we're over here in Moxie's bar, and we're going to go ahead and get some more stacks just right here. Just going to go ahead and aim right here. I'm just kidding. That won't work. So we have this piano over here, and yeah, you can get stacks off of it, which is pretty cool. And at the same time, you can play some beautiful music and yeah, enjoy getting stacks. So you can go AFK and come back and have a lot of stacks, which is pretty cool. Alright, it is kind of annoying, I won't lie, but you can just go ahead and turn down your audio if you really want to. There we go, that's better. And yeah, you can just stack on the piano, and the reason I like the piano better than the test dummy is because it's a bigger target, and by the time I have a lot of stacks, I'm going to have a little bit more surface area to shoot, and allow me to not miss as many shots. So I can just sit right here and shoot all day, and get a lot of stacks. And yeah, so go ahead and try these out for yourself. It's an easy way to get stacks, and you can pretty much AFK it, which is pretty cool. Obviously, the Barroom Blitz is going to be better, but not everybody has a DLC. And, you know, getting over there is kind of a pain because you have to go through the beatdown, which is no fun. And the cool thing about this, like I said before, all vanilla game items, unless you want to use the Chaotic Good Monk, which is going to give it a little bit more reload speed, which I would recommend if you can get that. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something new today. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be epic, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.